Here we go. Hello, everyone. We are making today adobo chicken. And I had never heard of it before. I was with a half Filipino guy and his family, and they preferred my adobo chicken to anything that they had. And I really thought, that's pretty cool. It's also incredibly easy, and and it's very quick. You'll probably be able to finish this in about a half an hour to 35 minutes. I've already got the white rice cooked, and on the stove. And I'm going to start with the chicken. Now we're using thighs, and these are rather small thighs. It's just whatever the store gave me. But I'll show you a quick way, a way that they will be cooking much quicker than normal. What you need to do is you take your thighs. See, here's the skin side. I like it with the skin side.
Yeah.
They taste good with skin, but you don't have to have it. You can have it skinless if you want. If you're doing it skinless, you're going to need oil in the pan. I'm turning on the heat underneath the pan because it needs to be really red hot. But if you take this, you can see that you can feel where the bone is, and you just cut down, not through, but down the bone. And just a cut like that is going to make it cook faster, so that they aren't nearly as they aren't going to take forever to cook. So you're just cutting down the side of the bone on each one of these. Now you're going to be doing them mainly, you're going to mainly cook them in a sauce, and I'll talk about that sauce in a minute. But just like that. It's not a big cut, but it makes things go so much quicker. It's amazing. It's like, oh, I never knew that. And when you're dealing with big thighs, it really does cut the time in half, I think. So I'm kind of waiting for this to come up to heat. You want it really, really down. And I'm using my cast iron skillet. I think it was my mother's cast iron skillet. I'm not sure.
I think so. You have one and I have another.
Yeah. Anyway, so you're going to put it, and you're not seasoning this at all. You don't want to season it. I'd never say that under ordinary circumstances, but you're not seasoning it. You're just putting it down, skin side down in the pan. And then you are basically leaving it alone. Do not move it around. You want to leave it alone. Now, I need to wash my hands. I'll be right back. So let's talk about what else goes in there. A lot of garlic. You're just making a lot of garlic. You're also soy sauce and vinegar. Filipino white vinegar has a different taste than distilled vinegar. A lot of the recipes call for distilled vinegar. I use whatever vinegar I have on hand. So like white rice vinegar is good. I don't have it. I have apple cider vinegar, which I think gives it a good taste. Soy sauce. And even with reduced sodium soy sauce, it's very, you don't have to add any salt to the whole thing. So, you put in about good half, what is it? What did I say? A third of a cup, more or less, a third of a cup. All of this is to your taste. You don't have to worry about about measuring. Vinegar, about a half a cup. Just a little bit of brown sugar. Not much. Garlic. Lots of garlic. Now, I just took a head of garlic and peeled the garlic cloves. And it was really annoying because this was a garlic clove that had teeny tiny little cloves in it, teeny tiny ones, instead of nice big ones that I don't have to peel 18,000 of. But you smash the whole thing up. They don't have to be chopped, just smashed. Maybe run your knife through them a couple of times.
But Kate, I can use my my good old standby jar of garlic.
Sure, of course you can. And that goes into the soy sauce vinegar thing. Now, this looks like it's not much, but it's perfect for what you want. Oh, and a baby. I forgot the bay leaf. So honestly, if you left it out, I'm sure no one would tell. All right. Your sauce is done. Now, traditionally, they don't usually put onion in it, but I love onion. And nobody ever complained about onion in the adobo. So, got lots of finely chopped onions. And I'm going to move the camera over to the stove. So you can see the chicken, I have moved the chicken, and there's lots of grease on it. But look at how nice it is. The chicken is nice and brown. This. And I just added the onions to the pan. The second side of it, the chicken does not have to be browned at all. But you are just softening up that onion a little bit in the chicken fat.
Okay.
Does that make sense? So, and okay, now don't hate me, but this is all that there is to it. Okay, the onion has been cooking like a couple minutes. It's kind of soft, right? Pour in the sauce, clap a lid on it, and in probably 15 minutes, you're going to get dinner. I'm going to turn down the heat a little bit to low, and that's it. I'm going to chop up some parsley to put on the top, and you're done. Now, if in 15 minutes, yeah, I put 15 minutes up there. If in 15 minutes, the sauce it's too saucy for you, don't worry about it. You take the chicken out and just reduce the sauce to the consistency that you want. And then at the end, you put parsley on top and then you put it on top of rice, and that's it. That's all there is to it. You've got a Filipino dish, which, when I was researching this, because I always research everything, as you well know. When I was researching this, I looked up chicken in vinegar sauce, okay? And I got it for Italian cooking from let's see, it was Italian, it was French, there was even a Scandinavian one. That chicken in vinegar sauce seems to be kind of a standard. Obviously, if it's, hi Bonnie. Obviously, if it is European, it's not going to use soy sauce, so you're going to have to probably put in herbs and use a different kind of vinegar, like red wine vinegar or something like that. But that's really it. And it seems like it's one of those universal recipes, like pancakes or something, that is in a lot of different cuisines. You just have local variations. So I invite you to play around with it. The one from France not only had vinegar, but it had tomatoes in it, fresh tomatoes, and wine, a little bit of wine, but red wine vinegar. And it was from the Lyon area of France. Yes, I know, Lyon is pretty fine. The one from Italy came from the north of Italy. It was a Viennese dish, not Viennese, hello, Venice, from Venice. Um, that's where I got the V. Sorry about that. But there you have it. I mean, it is like you're getting ready for it. There's practically no preparation. You just stick it in the pan and pour the sauce on top with all of the. Now, in France, of course, they're not going to put whole garlic cloves in. They're going to chop up a ton of garlic. But like I said, it's quite amazing to me, the many different cuisines. There's a Thai recipe. This is Filipino. I didn't look very hard. So there you have it. Yes.
A bit about mashing that garlic. I mean, what did you do to mash it? I mean, you just, yeah. And the flat side?
I did it like this. Make sure that the cutting edge is away from you. And put the garlic down and you do this.
My golly. Okay.
And that's it. You mash it. Now, I also chop through it.
Yeah.
But I had it already peeled. And certainly you can use the garlic from the jar. I just like having chunks of garlic in there, just because. Anyway, I always think about this dish. Have you seen those cooking videos where you have the peasant in the middle of the jungle over a fire making the village, I always think about that when I'm making this, because it's like that.
Yeah.
You'd have now, what other things can you put in there besides chicken thighs, chicken legs, breast? If you want to do breast of chicken, cut it into 3 parts, and you don't have to put the bones in if you don't want to. Bones make it taste better. Also, I do know that some people swear by pouring the sauce, marinating the chicken in the sauce before you cook it. You can. I never really noticed a huge difference personally, but who knows? I mean, it might be something you might want to do. You can marinate it, and but when you're browning it, and I think browning really helps the flavor. When you're browning it, you take it out of the marinade, you pat it dry with a paper towel, and then you brown it, and it will work just fine. You just have marinated your chicken. So there you have it. And now, is there any questions? Anything you want to know? I mean, this is like super cincho. It's just great. And if you make it and you don't like, and you think that it's too vinegary, use less vinegar, or you can cut it with a little bit more soy sauce, a little bit more, or you can also cut it with some water or chicken stock, or anything you want. But this is one of those, and you can also do it in a crock pot. Why not? I ran across a recipe for it that used the Instant Pot, but it's so easy to do. And I put it in this pan so that you could actually see it. Ordinarily, I'd make it in my Dutch oven, just because it's always sitting on the stove, but it doesn't matter. Nothing matters. It doesn't matter. Yeah. What you would serve it with is the white rice, and we've already talked about white rice. You know, 1 part rice, 2 parts water,
11
some
minutes.
salt, bring it to a boil, put a lid on, 11 minutes, turn it off. And then let it sit for anywhere from 10 minutes to an hour and a half, and it'll be fine. That's just the easiest way for me to make rice. And then I'm going to serve it with a green vegetable. And Dina got me some Brussels sprouts.
Ooh, nice,
So,
nice.
Brussels sprouts, yay!
That's what I'm doing too. I'm doing Brussels sprouts.
Nice, nice. Have you done your rice?
It's on right now.
Right. The thing is, this will hold for a long time, too. If you don't want to eat, now we're not going to eat it right away. We're probably going to sit and have a glass of wine before dinner. And besides, I've got to throw the Brussels sprouts in, because Dina just arrived right before we started. It'll be fine. You'll just hold it until dinner, and it will be great. I mean, and it's really good the next day. It's great the next day as well. So, and let's check on this and see what it looks like.
Oh,
Go.
that's great.
And okay, I think I'm just going to step up the heat a little bit. Just a little bit, not full blast, but, and then let it evaporate a little bit so that the sauce will be
Thicker.
more thick. But that's what it looks like. And that chicken is not done yet, but it's almost done. Even though it's been like 10 minutes, it'll take another 10 minutes or so. And in another 5 minutes or so, I'm going to turn it back upright and let that sauce reduce. But there you have it. And that is your traditional adobo, chicken adobo. I figured you'd like that. It always is good. It's always good. So,
I have to tell you guys, it smells amazing. It smells really good.
I said that too. It really does smell good. If you poured wine in there, it would be chicken and wine.
Yeah.
You know? It's basically the same thing, only I probably wouldn't put soy sauce.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't put soy sauce in with wine. But
You never know.
you never know. I don't know. Anyway, so there you have it. It's so good that you guys are here. It's so good to see you. Yesterday was a really good, oh, Lord. Yesterday was a really good day. Though I have to tell you, drinking champagne at 9 in the morning is not a good plan.
9. We were up at 4:15.
Oh, you were?
I was up to watch his plane take off.
Oh,
Me
you
too. I wanted to make sure he got his fat butt on that plane. And Stuart said to me, he said, you know, you can watch it. They'll show it again. I said, I want to see it live. They could doctor it. I want to make sure he gets his ass on that plane.
Did you read when he-
Goodbye. And then I was thinking, they were saying, oh, his plane is getting ready, the Air Force One is getting ready to land in Miami, right? And I'm saying, how many people in America and probably all over the world are saying right now, get off my plane, you know, a la Harrison Ford. I mean, you gotta laugh at 4:30 in the morning. I mean, come on. I mean, it's, ah.
Wait, I did not get up. I was very restless that night. I was like, oh.
Well, I was really nervous.
I got up with.
So we didn't sleep well. I mean, it was like, yeah, but then yesterday after it was so wonderful. And then that tremendous concert, God, if they don't win the Emmy for putting all that together, my gosh. And then we just like, did you just sap out? I mean, it's like somebody pulled the plug.
Yeah.
You know, nothing happened. It was all beautiful. Life is normal. And now can I go to bed? Yeah, can I go to bed now? You know.
Yeah. I read my book in bed and I couldn't, I've got to reread it because I was not
Focus.
computing.
Yeah.
Well, Bonnie, I'm really happy to see you.
Yeah, well, it looks like today didn't start at 5, huh?
Next week.
Oh, gosh, I'm having a hard time juggling all my meetings. This is State Council week. I'm so glad Carrie is recording because we remedial students still get to see it.
Yes. We were doing a whole lot of talking before, and but we recorded the message. We recorded the. Now, is there any requests for what we do next week?
While you think about that, let me show you mine.
Okay.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
I can't see it. Show it again, please.
Hang on.
You're not on my, okay, great.
Oh, you can't see it?
Lovely.
You can see it.
Okay.
It's beautiful, Carrie.
Thank you.
I mean, it seems so simple, but I can smell it from here.
Oh my gosh.
It smells like heaven.
Wonderful. Yeah. So I'm going to turn mine back over to the brown side. And I think that will probably take, for the chicken to be done, probably another 5-10 minutes, and then we're set. And like I said, I've already made the rice. So there you have it. I will, I was thinking we could do banana bread next week, or
I love banana bread.
I mean, but it seems so ordinary.
I
Like,
feel like we're getting more advanced.
yeah. What should we have?
Have you guys ever made couscous?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We could do a Moroccan meal with couscous.
Mm-hmm.
We could, or Greek, or anything.
Let me, because I make, have we done tagine?
No,
We did tagine, didn't we?
I thought we did.
Yeah, we did.
that must be one I missed.
I don't remember tagine.
I
You
don't
don't-
remember the word. We did those skewers and the same time we did the hummus, I think, right?
We did lula.
Right,
not-
Pam, right.
Right. But I don't remember the other.
Let's do vegetable tagine.
Okay.
Okay, perfect.
And yeah, oh, that is really tasty. And we'll do it with couscous. Hi, Joni.
Hi.
This was 4:30. I am so sorry. And
It's
next week,
my fault, you guys. I'm the one
The
that-
next week it's at 5, right?
Next week is 5.
next week
Okay.
is 5. And we'll do a vegetable tagine. And you don't have to have a tagine pot.
Okay.
Good, because I don't know what a tagine pot is.
It's one of those, it's like a,
Like a little chimney, isn't it?
it goes up. It looks like a chimney.
Okay.
Really cool. It's
How do you
really
spell that, Kate? Spell that.
Ajine. Tagine.
Okay,
At least there might be an H in there.
but close. Okay.
No,
I
I don't
don't know. I don't know. Anyway, I will send out a recipe and I'll send out a picture of what a tagine pot looks like, which
Okay.
I do not possess. I do not possess.
Okay.
So it won't be part of the,
Okay.
you won't have to
Okay.
buy it. No. But yeah. And let me show you what this is. This is what the,
Whoa, that looks good.
oh yeah.
Mm.
Probably, now that chicken is pretty much done. And you can see that the sauce is thickening up. And when you serve it, you sprinkle it with a little bit of green. Yay! And there you have it. I love it when recipes don't take much effort or prep and taste semi-exotic.
Yeah. That's very exotic.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, most people don't know about Filipino adobo unless you live in a parish that has all of the Filipinos in the world. So we have half Filipinos in the world. The other half are in the Philippines. We've got lumpia, we've got all of the Filipino stuff.
Or
Yeah,
if you have a husband who flew out of the Philippines a long time ago and he was very excited we were doing this.
Oh, great.
I want to know if it even comes close to what
Okay,
he.
well, it's been a while, Kate.
Yeah, but you
I don't know if
never,
we can
you never
compare, but he
forget
was very
flavor.
happy, very happy.
Yeah, Susan is saying you don't forget flavors.
You never
Okay.
forget flavor.
I'll let you know. Okay.
All right.
Well, someday when we grow up, we can be at Kate's kitchen table and have smell-o-vision.
Right.
Actually, when you grow up and we all get vaccinated and life goes back to normal, you're coming here for
Wow.
Sunday,
all of you.
I can't wait. I
Sunday.
can't, whatever normal is, I can't wait. I don't even remember normal.
Really?
Kate, have you made your vaccination appointment yet? They're available now.
Oh, we were talking about that. I'm having real problems getting an appointment.
Oh,
It goes